Hello! Sorry for a little slow start. You can't see her, but just off screen where my mouse is, my cat's decided that this is where she lays, and she is attacking me every time I touch the mouse. she, yes, literally right under the microphone, about here. Can I get her to stand up a bit if I stroke? Nope, won't see her afraid. That's my phone in the background of me. Right, let's get chat then. Why don't you just come here? It'd be so much easier than find me for my mouse. No? Alright. We move you. There you go. The look of dissatisfaction on her face slowly melting away as I pet her cheeks. Cats are so funny. Let's bring the... Oh, nope. Did not like that. Hello. Let me get all the Twitch chats and stuff up properly. Yeah, nothing like the cat suddenly deciding as I click go live that this is my zone now. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Stinky? And what's that? Oh, Jerry over on Twitch. Cool. So we are going to be continuing the Grimdark. I got to the start of Act 2. Once we've done Footfall, I'm probably going to focus on space combat just to get that out of the way, because, yeah, last time I forgot where I was, did the order wrong, and died. That's the problem when you go between streams. Sometimes you forget which space combats you had done, and I went to one that I was not, my ship was not leveled up enough for. Funny enough, I think we actually have to start with a space combat as well. We can quickly tell these two to become executioners. I'm going to have 3 executioners this time. Oh no, they added a DLC class that was clearly outperforming everything else, so it's great to make loads of them. Hello. Yeah, we're still reeling from the fact that Alcat have basically confirmed there's going to be no new archetype, and there might not even be a new origin. I'm sure everyone will perfectly understand this. There'll be absolutely no one upset, mad, and there'll be no trauma. Is that a vortex beast? How do I wish I could pan the camera down. You know what? At some point I'm going to have to set up that free camera mod so I can get some better camera angles. I saw that a new YouTuber had got quite popular doing that. That's pretty cool. We have yet to bathe with anyone. So I'm just going to do some of the bath scenes to grant me XP whilst we're giving people time to join the stream. But I hope you're all doing well. So yes, Idra does drugs. Yeah. Makes sense. So long as the other parts of DLC make up for it. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get some good stuff. My prediction, because they've also hinted at a Mechanicus companion. Some people are hoping it's going to be a heretic, and hopefully that there should be some stuff with that. What are you talking about, Luna? It's still the operative run. But no, they're never going to update the ship. They already told us that. It's because of the whole Nomos thing being tied to this ship. That's why we're never going to see another one. Oh, goddamn, I do not have the willpower to deal with Argento, apparently. Yeah, they haven't confirmed any reworks. We're just hoping, there's hopium that they're going to rework the last 2 origins and maybe do some weapons like they did with Plasma and Arc. But they didn't mention those before, so there's still a good chance. But yeah, it's hinted at that it's going to be an... Oh my god. Are they... They're all minus 80, are they? So that means you need over 80 in the skill to even begin. So these bath scenes, they're not... They're not designed for early play. Executioner doesn't seem strong to me. You're definitely playing it wrong. Executioner can literally do millions of damage in single attacks. I would suggest doing exclamation mark builds and copying some from the spreadsheet. Yeah, Executioner is the strongest archetype in the game. It's best used by Blade Dancer, the also second strongest archetype in the game. Well, also strongest at the same time. Strongest of the tier 1s. How about making Webbers one-handed? Webbers just aren't good. I don't even like their gimmick. Well, I did not have any of the stats to make any of these checks on the Operative. Weird. The skill-based archetype is the one that can't make any of the skill checks. Yeah, my priest was fine. Cool, stabby-de-stabby. But, yeah, so, yeah, they hinted at that it was going to be a Mechanicus. Many people think it's going to be a Heretics. They mentioned that you can put Heretic onto your stuff. If they're going to do anything, especially with no new origin, it has to be an Officer Companion, because Officer's the only thing we're lacking. We've got an abundance of everything else, including from the DLCs. Just sitting in the bar for an hour with Pascal. Right, I gained absolutely nothing from that because of my low skill checks. Minus 80, huh? How the hell did I pass those on my priest? Now, at least we got the well-deserved rest. Speaking of which, we're actually about to do space combat. Yeah. Owlcats still have not broken their consistent record of the mini-game part being the worst part of the experience. Though Kingmaker, not Kingmaker, Wrath of the Righteous requiring that you install pre-buff tools to play the hardest content. No, maybe. Good close. What about Rash? Are we curing it? I did cure it. That's the problem. It bugged out. So I checked. Yes, it was meant to have cleared, but it didn't. So I don't know if I'll be able to remove it when the doctor appears later. Yeah, I literally, yeah, I went back, checked the game files. It was meant to clear. It just didn't. It just bugged. Hopefully when the doctor shows up, I'll be able to try it again. Really? How do you get that ship? I picked it at character creation. So they will never expand Act 5. They said that directly, saying that they don't believe that players want an expanded Act 5 because they're just trying to finish the game. They also said players don't want to rerun their games ever because it's not that type of game, which I said to them that it's a CRPG, you're crazy. Like, that's all people do. They make new builds and they try different paths. Like, you have conviction paths, so you designed at least a minimum of 3 runs. Like, what are you talking about? Is he here yet? No, he's not here yet. Maybe after Footfall. But I had been hinting for several months that that they should totally expand the end fights, because obviously if you're adding a new Necron antagonist, potentially they could be linked to Act 5. So if you have the DLC, that maybe they show up in some of those encounters. So you're not expanding it, but you're modifying it. They didn't answer that, so there's a lot of hopium that that might be what they're doing. Or they could have just been lying, and they could have just been gaslighting me, and they're massively expanding Act 5. Don't know. Oh, I have 3 ships character creation, so one's the base game, one's the collector's edition, I think, and one's pre-order bonus, possibly. But yeah, there's no way to unlock more ships. If you don't have more ships and you don't have the DLCs, and yeah, there's no way to obtain more. Ew. Yeah. Good evening. Yeah, so I've been getting bugged for ages and ages and ages and ages by so many people to make an early act item guide. So I did that, and then everyone's like, I don't have these items. And I was like, I do. They're the items I use. And they're like, but how do I get items? I was like, don't know. I just have them. And it turned out a bunch of them you had to do the Twitch drops to get, and people were mad that they didn't watch the Twitch drops to get them, and now they can't obtain them without like cheating. But yeah, so there's quite a few missteps they keep making. Well, yeah, it's like I think I'm the same. If we go over, like, see, I didn't play this game for YouTube content, but I enjoyed it so much I started making YouTube content. So I was like, by the essence of me existing, this is valid. It was like one time when I asked them about the balancing of their game, because I'd said that, look, unfair is too easy. What are you going to do to adjust it? And they said, well, nothing. We don't consider your style of gameplay to be indicative of how people are meant to play the game. And I said, like, what do you mean my style of gameplay? I was like, I use 1 officer. I don't use 3 buffers. I was like, and I just started sending screenshots from other people in build chat. I was like, look, okay, the most popular creator is CRPG Bro. He makes 5 custom buffers for 1 character to buff. I was like, so he's channeling 5 buffers to do 1 attack. That's how the most popular normie creator plays. And then I was like, here's this guy in this group chat. He's using the default companions rather than making 5 custom companions. And he's still using 3 buffers. Here's pitch from Reddit. They're using 4 buffers. I was like, people use a lot of buffers. You need to balance the game for that. Like, and then they were like, oh. And then they silently updated their roadmap to say that they're going to be looking at difficulty for more experienced players. How did they word it? Actually, let's not embellish. Let's not embellish. Let's see exactly how they worded it. Because it's fun to embellish for comedic, but I probably shouldn't do it too much. So how they said it? Yes, the problem of not providing enough challenge for experienced players on higher difficulties is still there, and we're looking at it in future updates. Yes, we be precise. I shouldn't go on a rant for comedic value without, never put words in their mouth. They're good people. Technically, you could do a 3-man party. I wouldn't recommend it for skill checks. Like, when I say the hardest part about a solo run is the fact that you can't make any of the skill checks. That's yeah, it's that. Alright, so I'm into execution now. I forgot to change my armor. Okay, put an Ablard there, so if they come with a shotgun, he shouldn't get pinged too much. Right, this is going to be a mistake to put her there, because this shotgun lady's going to hurt her a lot. But the reason I've done that is my intention is to buff. And let's put on some dodge reduction.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Put this over here for them. Now, I could Zone of Fear, but it is going to split them up. But, all creatures in this for plus movements or be stunned or mobilized movement, attack trips opportunity. Yeah, unfortunately, I do want to actually keep them there. Let's stick to that for now. So, one of the good little things that we can do now is we have got into Executioner. Oof, I probably should iron on myself just to make sure I survive them attacking me back.
It's as good as done.
Yeah, look at that dodge. Alright, so damage is starting to apply quite nicely.
On it.
Oh, I hit where it hurts. The plan comes together! It works. So I hadn't tested that before, but yeah. So I used the pistol to prime them with all the dots, and then I used where it hurts to trigger them with the laser shot. Hi, Brain. Oh, Brian's. No, is it Brain? No, it is Brain. Brain Man, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing very well, as for the ones that have just come in. Alright.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's get to it.
Oh, still got shotgunned anyway. Lost my turn anyway. That's why I got for being too cocky. Ooh, Abelard's getting some pain. See, that is the biggest problem about tanking, by the way. When the tank goes last, it turns out they don't tank. Weird, right? Weird. It's almost like it'd be useful if the tanks didn't go last, so they could use their abilities to tank. Call me crazy. Oh, damn. Oh, okay, it's Bloodstained Amelia. I was going to say, like, why is she dodging so much?
Trust me. As honor ordains.
Yeah, let's stack up some more dots. Oh, she dodge. She dodge. Yeah, that's scary. Let's get myself back to cover, seeing as we used a lot. Oh, damn. We lost almost the whole team here. Alright, well, if we're that low on team members...
Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead. I'll make sure to return the favor one day. Battle. I am his will made manifest.
I've never seen this battle go this wrong. 1 second, let me check the damage that I'm receiving here. Nope, nothing extra.
Doubt is none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Missing a lot. Actually having to use Medicaid.
Administration is a holy task.
Okay, you can see her from there, and he can see her from there.
Advancing. Request approved. Running Titanic override.
Cool.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Well, in that case,
If you
the one we're going
insist,
to want
Lord
to buff
Captain.
is going to be Cabela.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Isn't this a job? Face the navigator's might. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh, she lost 2 turns. God damn. Oh, this guy's got quite a lot going on for him as well.
I shall not. Let your cup. The
Nice.
other side awaits. The shadows will
Very nice. Of that point.
There is only death, yours or mine. One foe or 100. Kill them all.
Blade Dancer. But damn, yeah, no, Don't know what happened there. Like, everyone just got absolutely done. Hey, Riven, how's it going? Glad to catch you live. Yeah, thank you. Dark Heresy is not out yet. It is in alpha, and you can buy that through their website. Yeah, starting Killer Master play. Psycho is cool, but a little bit boring because main characters don't attack. Yeah, you're not going to enjoy Killer Master then because you never attack. Can you explain the Nightmare Pendant? Can we use it to make Idra playable? No, that's not what it does. It just... So do you know the horrors of the warp effect that sometimes she gets in some encounters when demons are nearby? It just makes it, yeah, immune to that. This almost said my Grimdark run earlier, but your Death Zone Priest did all the job. Yeah, it's pretty strong. Dark Heresy release, maybe November, December time, if I had to guess. I think it is going to be this year. Idra is already playable. She's just a core member of all my runs. So on higher difficulties, Idra's chances of wiping you out just seems to RNG higher, like some pure XCOM style. Because anytime you use a power on Idra, she has a 5% chance to explode and summon a demon, which insta-kills her, and there's no mitigation. Some of the other wonderful powers she can do is make your entire party lose their turn, give the enemy team an entire extra turn, which can wipe your party. She can knock down your whole party, which in turn would also then cost you another turn. She can sometimes summon a demon that won't kill her, but then just also has a demon. So yeah, until about mid-level 20, I don't like to use her powers because that 5% chance of costing the run on Grimdark is too high. Whereas, because of there's a slight glitch with skipping combat animations, if you don't have non-combat animations turned on, so like buff powers, it means that basically Psyker powers from Sanctioned Psychers don't increase the Veil degradation. So they can just freely do what they want. Do I want anything more than regular chainmail here? Yeah, I'm going to need to go back to the ship to heal after that. Yeah, let's quickly just get rid of some of these traumas I picked up. Yeah, also that Damon then explode. So yeah, it all kinds of sucks. Did they talk about nerfing additional turns in Rogue Trader or Dark Heresy? So far they haven't. So in the alpha for Dark Heresy, they nerfed Finest Hour and they removed Daring Breach, which is a huge step in the right direction. But there's still a lot of... is he still not fucking here yet? What do I have to do to make him appear? Oh, this little cherub's now following me on the ship. I didn't realise that this pet also followed you on the ship. I thought it was just Footfall. That's kind of funny. I still need the Doctor to appear. Because how much debuff am I getting from this? Cool. It is permanently on. By the way, if you're ever going to do a Grimdark run, I highly suggest that you do it with Toy Box, because I was meant to lose that debuff because of a glitch I didn't. So you then use Toy Box, you can actually manually remove it. There's another way that I know will remove it later, so I'm just going to do it that way. Bad able. Yes, corrupt him. Can you just talk to Joska and get rid of the rash? I think it was the Doctor, but can Joska do anything? No, I'm pretty sure the Doctor that used to appear right on the get-go is the one that gets rid of it. Oh, damn. Well, my mysterious rash is now going to be massaged by Joska. Though I appear to have glitched and I'm not in the scene. And now she is floating. Oh, this is just unplayable. How do I... Bam. How dare they? Pray at the chapel. We can try that as well. Pray. Well, I prayed in the thing. That normally is what gets rid of it. Next time you wield your weapon, remember those. Yeah, let's try. Ugh, I'm on the heretic path. How many do you pray at the temple to get rid of a weird rash? I can try that as well. Unplayable. 0 out of 10. Already refunding. Cancelled my pre-order of Dark Heresy. I'm pretty sure that the only way to do it was through the doctor, but let's try for the sake of trying. I remember the one chat option where Jessica said something about the rash. The number one chat option, wasn't it just about talking about the enforcers? No, it's not that. How much harder is Nightmare? I've only ever played on Unfair, so I don't know. Let's go back to her and check another option one, you say? I know the doctor does it, because that's how I did it when I first tested it, like, a year ago. What's her option one? Your enforcers are doing a rather bold job of keeping order in the lower decks. I called... Ah, okay. I didn't even read that one. Lashes. Cool. Oh, grand. Well, that's the first time I've listened to chat and it's not then caused me to die and end my run. Luna. Oh yeah, take the thing that sets your ship on fire. Oh, I just took a little bit of extra damage, which was just the right amount for me to die in space combat. Cool, 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 cool. Right. To the void ship deck. Yeah, I've never let my ship be possessed ever again. Especially because the armor to prevent it is half the normal armor. Hey Rev, glad to see you playing another run of Road Trader. I haven't completed my first run. Restart Itis does hit people pretty hard. Oh, you get if you come back here, you get another scene to go back and do that. I no longer like these enemies after they beat my ass in Dark Heresy. They are actually still cool. I really do like the Mechanica stuff. It's not my fault you self-played it to... Nah. I destroyed 2 of them, and then 2 more shot at me. Because I went right instead of left. And I retested that encounter with a better armor plate, and I removed the fire, and I could actually tank 3 firing at me. The Skitari. Yeah, these guys, the Rust Stalkers, they will fuck you up in Dark Heresy. The way that the encounter works is on the 3rd turn of combat, they all get a heroic action, and it essentially allows them to one-shot one companion, and there's like 4 or 5 of them in the encounter, so you just lose 5 members of your team if they're anywhere near them. It's like, fuck! No payment is needed. So there's no reason to ever... Oh, Ruststalker Skitari. There's actually... Oh, so there's the Rifleman Skitari that are in that battle. Have I got that right? Yeah. Yeah, so it's the Rifle guys is the Skitari, no? Yeah. Yeah, these fucks as well. So, no, I actually did mean the Rust Stalkers, but no, these fucks were also in the same encounter. They're not as deadly, but you still need to rush them down pretty quick. They're both in the same Mechanicus tree fight. Okay. The Mechanicus just saying Heresy's okay when we do it. It's like, oh, okay, boys. Ah, yes. Yes. That's what we need. That's what we want. Oh, and those. That's not too bad. Definitely that. Yeah, Mechanicus is definitely the best one to start investing in early. Yeah, at least until 12. That's kind of what you really want to do. And to save myself from getting chopped up again, let's add a parry option. I actually don't need the faux hammer now. So I'll probably swap over to the hot shot las pistol for now. Or I could try to cheese the system with that. If they're further away... no, it is good to still have the sniper option. There is a couple of encounters where that's going to be useful, especially in the next upcoming few. I'm probably going to want to go to the pirates and get a armor swap out from them. You were wearing the synth skin, weren't you? Okay, I know I gave it to you for the memes, but Abelard actually does need that as a secondary, because there's going to be a couple of reach issues coming up in some encounters. Oh yeah, I have 2 sets of skirmisher boots. Yeah, I forgot that. So there is sometimes options where Aurora, when he kills the people at the end, you will actually get 2 of them. I've done it on 2 different runs now. I'm probably going to have to go back over and check exactly what I did to get that. No one's really going to use that, but I have a sniper rifle, so I could. It's specifically dead eye shot, so it's actually not all that good. I am going to replace that in a second, because I'm going to get the pear holster, and I'm also going to get the bayonet knife, and they're going to be both immediately put on this build. We are going to be looking to change that as well. How are we doing here? Balance is all perfectly good things. I do need to get Dogmatic too quickly. As soon as I get to that, I reckon even at level 18, I could probably take out the Forge Fiend. He says with confidence, even though in this encounter I just lost half the team. The second pair is from specific dialogue to get the reward twice. Yeah, it does seem to be that way. If we talk about it too much, we'll lose access to it like we did the Greaves of the Black Archon, which were just a worse version of the Inertia Boots. There was 3 different ways to obtain it, and people kept posting about it on Reddit, and now all 3 methods got shut down. Sometimes I don't post about things for a reason. Like, there's a few things that I'd kept in the spreadsheet that they just never touched, and then you see a big 500 upvoted Reddit thing. You're like, well, better get ready to remove that then. To be fair, there's not that many boots for ranged characters as well, so it is nice to have something.
I've read about this.
Why can I never remember this code? 5341? No, that doesn't sound right. No. I want to check my own spreadsheet. Have you tried a Voidborn Santic with Contagious Luck? No. Why? What percentage chances are you trying to get higher with Santic and Voidborn? Oh, you've been spreading it to allies? It's something that exists. I just happened to find. Yes. It slipped into my inventory from Toybox. Yeah, Rogue Trader. I do love that I have a little thing called DLC2 prep. And Skirmisher Boots. There's a way that I managed to get 2 copies of it on this run, which is just pretty nice. I need to sneeze. Let me just mute my mic for that. Okay, that was a big sneeze. I'm going to need to go wipe my face. Ugh. I also washed my hands whilst I was there. So what was that? Blah, 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 blah. I did just see it. Oh, 3541. It was close. Cool. Back over here. 20%. Oh, yeah, but it's like.
Sometimes you consult
Yeah.
on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Just one of those things where it's nice, but there's no reason I would want Voidborn over something else. It's okay that Hive World Commissar still 7% hates damage at all costs within 3 yeah, when you use at all costs, you gotta remember you completely ignore ally defenses. So you kind of don't want to buff your ally because the damage they do is also going to be enhanced by their stats. So if you fully buffed your Commissar and then you try to buff an ally, you're probably going to kill them.
Rise to the top. Left the dust.
Yeah. But yeah, you can get 2 of them through certain dialogue options. And thank you, by the way, for giving me that. Bless you. Because you get 1 from one of the early battles on Rykad. And depending on one of the dialogue options, you can get another one from the dude that Aurora kills when he turns up at the end of Act 1. You can check the end of the last stream to see it, because that's where I got it. But how is everyone doing today, by the way? I know I should ask more. I got cold and flu symptoms since last Friday, just after I took my partner to the airport. So she's out of the country for 2 weeks, and then I immediately got sick. And I was meant to take one of the daughters out last weekend, so naturally I am in her bad books because I got sick when we were meant to do stuff. She is currently downstairs watching TV. She'll probably try to sneak up in a little bit to get on stream because for some reason she likes getting her face on my stream.
Just a
Like, she shows it to her little friends, like, look, he's streaming, and there's me. But, yeah, so the best way to stop from killing allies at all costs is to use the Relished Anguish gloves, and either give them a shotgun to knock people back to get 10 HP, or to use, like, the mace special attack to knock things back and get 10 HP. Great day off time to get some Rogue Trader. Nice. But, yeah, it's sometimes when the devs say stuff, it's always like, like, they're very smart. They understand the game. And they do build the game to enjoy it themselves, which is really cool. But sometimes they say stuff and you're just like, huh. Like, when they said making mixed attackers, so a sword and a gun sort of thing, they said it wasn't a priority because they didn't really felt like it mattered that much. And I was like, in Warhammer 40k, you don't think wielding a sword and a melee at the same time is a priority? And I was like, dude, I'm sorry to be rude here, but I've been in this hobby for 30 years. It is the iconic playstyle of the game. It's what people want to do. I receive hundreds of messages about it. Make it a priority. Like, I was like, what am I hearing? I also did tell Anatoly in another bit, like, not to underestimate how popular their game is. People do replays. Correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't cooled shot work with at all costs? What's cooled shot? I don't recognize the name of that. You mean controlled shot? Because cooled shot's an ability from Dark Heresy. I don't recognize that as an talent or an ability. No? Or is that the Iconoclast level 5? Which one is that? I wouldn't know what the level 5 of Iconoclast is. Let's send them to sort them out later. Auto dodge controlled shot. Yeah, so your allies will dodge it. Also, something that someone was very upset about was they made a Iconoclast 5 Commissar, and the thing with going to 5 is yeah, allies automatically dodge attacks from each other. And he was like, I now can't use my Commissar ability. And I was like, yeah, why would you be able to? And he was like, what? I was like, the Commissar shooting allies for that kind of stuff. That's like, yeah, that you'd think that the Iconoclast couldn't use that sort of kind of thing. Oh yeah, there's quite a big stream delay on YouTube. I don't know why. Twitch is always close to it. YouTube always has a really big delay.
Keep your wits about you. I always get the job done.
It's probably because of the app that I'm using to stream to both platforms. No helmet, melee, and fire weapon is a staple of Warhammer. Yeah. Well, at least they gave us the ability to hide. I do need the dogmatic points. We lie? Yeah, yeah, we do have the ability to hide helmets. I did also tell them that when people are asking for transmog, they're not saying that they want completely able to change stuff, but being able to change one heavy to a different heavy would be kind of nice. Little things. Okay, so, Bloodhound stuff. That's important to grab. The amount of times I've actually forgotten to pick that up. The baby. That's a lot of holy gifts, actually. Yeah. Do I want to try to push that all the way? Don't know. Why would Iconoclast want to blast their buddies anyhow? Yes. By the way, that was going to be a bit of a delay. That was 2 minutes ago you posted that, so it took me a little while to just read that. Full Heresy Transmog would be nice. Yeah, see, that they might be a little bit like, no. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that is a good upgrade, isn't it? Oh, that's also good. We do need to equip Kibella. But her stuff is pretty fun. We could let her keep that for a little bit. I'm gonna give Abelard this for this combat. The only one who's not going to move is Pascal. He definitely does not have Iconoclast, however. We can give her the debuff ones. I normally don't, but there's literally no one else better to give it to at the moment. Oh, right, the interrogators. Who's doing my little Xenos? Oh, they are. Okay then. Yeah. Gunslinger extraordinaire. Cool. Right.
I always keep my options open.
I wish there was a bit more support for pure solid projectile damage weapons. Yes, and the fact that I found some accidentally with it allowing you to boost off-handed weapons for high vodka pistols was kind of funny. But I think there's a lot of weapons that you just need more going throughout the game. Like, you need more bolters, you need more and better bolt pistols. More solid projectiles would be nice for both rifles and the pistols. There's a lot of nothing and then a lot of everything when it comes to Act 4. Which companion arc do you guys like most? See, that'd be interesting to see what everyone says on that. One of my favourite ones is definitely if you have Argenta and Idarabout. Oh, goddammit, Abel.
What a peculiar thing.
But my favourite companion's still Pascal. Ulfar comes a close second. He won me over on Spaceballs.
As it should be.
Oh wait, which one's better? This one. I swear they've adjusted the armor pen, because I swear the armor penetration was originally lower on that. Sneaky. Don't know if changed. We did update her bolter, yes. No, we don't need the skirmish boots for her. Didn't give her the bloodhound staff yet. And did we give out any of... No. Right, we might want some of these for an upcoming encounter. I may or may not use them, but if we're going to want to try to take out Cinder as easily as possible, we do want them already equipped. It's very possible to one-turn Cinder. It requires the use of these. Sorry, it's been a while since I looked at chat. Blah, 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 blah. Full heresy transmog would be nice. Well, the helmets aren't as popular because the handguns punch... yeah, you essentially need Astartes level armor for helmets to be worth it. But we all know Astartes get more powerful when they don't have helmets. I thought Pascal's plot was sort of interesting. It is, actually. I think Pascal, when he has access to obviously the parts in the next one, would be really cool. Like, if they give him full access to unique Mechanicus body parts, where you can have him like little spider legs and shit, that will be a lot of fun. We'll have to see what they're doing. The companions, I forgot, have story until Act 4 or 5. Abelard introducing to everyone is great, but Hyrix might be my favourite companion. Well, yes, because Abelard kind of stops introducing you after Act 1, so... yeah, Argenta too. I do like Argenta. And hello, good morning. I just like Argenta for her endearing laugh as she guns people down. Just something, yeah, something about just an ecstatic woman with a gun. So it always brings a smile to my heart. The only reason we're being shockingly dogmatic at the moment is I need to push it to get to 45 for my pistol abilities, and then we can go back to Heresy. Can you make an officer tank? Yes, but no, but yes. So, Act 4 has a gear that can give you really high deflection based on coercion, but there is an item to turn Law Imperium to scale with Fellowship, which can then allow you to use the St. Cognatius's Scriptures and the Breacher's Armor to stack Law Imperium to armor, and then that way you can make a tank that way. It's what I do with Jay. And because Jay has exceedingly high armor, yeah, she makes technically the best officer tank. She'll actually out-tank Abelard.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah. Well, we might as well just do the skill check because we've already failed everything else. Oh, that's hilarious. So the pet actually shows you, not the pet, but the banner thing shows you where some items are, just like actual pets do. And found most character stories, I only really take issue with Morad's existence as a companion. Yeah, he makes sense on none of the alignments. Dogmatic wouldn't keep him. He wouldn't align with the Heretic. Iconoclast shouldn't keep him. But Iconoclast is the only one stupid enough to do it, so... Best officer tank's actually Cassia. Cassia will never meet what Jay does in armor. Let's bring out the old Jay comparisons. I think I'm going to find some Jay pictures of her unbuffed. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, here is just an unbuffed Jay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Cassia is not tanking this. Like, what are you talking about? Why would you say something so bravely yet so wrong? You could also stack her health higher by turning Law Imperium to HP if you take a certain thing. But they would need 80% armor pen to be even able to begin damaging her. And that's without buffs. With buffs, this will go higher. I say psh, sir.
Is there money to be made?
Oh yes, we can do that on the way. Alright, we found out about the ship. Now we can shoot you.
Do you dare to look me
Oh,
in
we
the
fight
eye?
you. Interesting. Did I get dogmatic points? Yes. Good, 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 good.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a serf. Now you're clad in scarlet.
Yeah, good luck. Okay. Oh, that's optical. Let's get rid of Abelard's little injuries. The amount of times you have to do this. Cassia cannot buff herself with this. Stop using mods and then telling people that's how the game works. Cassia can't buff herself. Cassia has not been able to buff herself since 1.0. That was like 2 years ago. Atrium. Okay, let's
always
go.
have a backup plan.
Oh, a Law Imperium check for me to fail.
That's how it's done.
Oh, I passed it. Wait, is my Law Imperium higher than Argenta's? Yes, even with items, goddamn. Okay. Bro, in that case, why was I even risking it? Just for now. A strong spell in the game is a mod I made to make my rogue trader into a custodes. Goddamn. Yes, I'm pretty sure a custodes rogue trader would be very strong. For Squires as dozens. Blah 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 blah. Greetings, you must be Lady Von Valancius. Yes, we can't sneak in here. She can buff herself with the Raven AoE and staff. You can't use navigator powers through the Raven. What are you talking about? Oh, wait, you talking about Idira? No, we're talking about Cassia. Cassia doesn't even have access to the Raven. Got a question for you. What would it take for you to play without Cassia and a full-blown... and with a full blasting Psyker Idira? I'd probably play my own custom officer. I don't know, it's fine, it's fine. Remember, Cassia's not a Psyker, she's a navigator. Similar but different. Like, she's a mutant with a different kind of power. And buffs through the Raven don't count as coming from the Psyker, it comes from the Raven. The only one who gets targeted by the Psyker is the Raven.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Shotgun. Oh, that's a good body glove. For now, I am going to pick up some medium armor. I'm going to give her the pirate chainmail. I'm pretty sure there's a... No, it's only when you're hidden that there's a mine there.
I always keep my options open.
My house would be proud of me.
Her officer abilities can... Yeah, they can be AoE'd through the servo skull. But unfortunately, her navigator ones can't, which kind of made people sad.
I better myself through my service. Keep your wits
It's a
about you.
pirate. We could try to actually see if we can kill everyone in this fight as well.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
There's Fidelio. Pyro Sword Dancer versus Custodian. Poor Custodian. To be fair, that's only in terms of these game mechanics. Obviously, a Custodians would probably be pretty terrible because it wouldn't have access to the best gear. This is a hard fight on solo. Yeah. I think I actually, when I came through here on my solo run, I actually skipped this encounter. Didn't do it on the first check through. There was a lot of Footfall I actually skipped so I could go level elsewhere. Because dodge isn't always. Like, if you could always dodge, then yeah, you might be able to do it. But because dodge isn't guaranteed, it makes it a lot harder. Like, armor's better than dodge, but it takes a while to actually stack armor.
money to be made?
Oh, can I? Ooh, I didn't even think if I could actually leave. Ah, whatever. I was going to go get a piece of armor before doing it, but why not?
Let us not dawdle.
The Custodian's basically a Space Marine double plus. Yeah, the Custodians are crazy strong. Let's see what else I missed it. Minerality plus infusing staff buffs Cassia too. Does it? I will check that next time I use it. 'Cause I know it is an AoE buff from on Cassia, but I didn't think it applied to Cassia themselves. If it does, I'll keep real fucking quiet about that, because that would be unintended, and the devs would immediately patch it. I could run an internal poll on the Discord to see if we want that fixed. I love this quest. It's got to be... Yeah, see, the problem is... so I've just found out who Fidelio is. But if you give it to the granddaughter, then obviously the father tries to attack her and then gets his throat, like, killed by the servitor. So a chance you can miss this entire quest if you don't do it the moment you go into Footfall. Possibly. I don't know. I've never actually skipped it. I'm tempted to do the today you will see your enemies die and see if I can fight the people here. Because obviously if you give the inheritance to her, her father tries to kill her. So let's kill the rest of the pirates. Yeah! Oh, even the clerk tries to fight us. Okay, okay. Alright, being stacked up like this might not have been the smartest option. Or maybe it is. Let's find out. I'm tempted to buff Abelard just in case this fight goes wrong so someone can survive. Or do we buff Kibella and just try to kill everyone?
If you insist, Lord Captain.
I like Plan Kibella.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
As this tenet court, death is a blessing.
Okay.
Trust me. As on let your soul be
Thought that would
purged.
have done it.
I shall not fail. Come, the other side awaits.
Well.
Isn't this a job for serfs?
Oh, the buffs.
I'll do it.
The buffs are real.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
What? I should have read his abilities. What the fuck? There is no reason why he shouldn't have been knocked back. I guess because the servitor, he couldn't get knocked back. Take the inheritance for yourself. I could have done that, but I wanted to fight.
My vow is to serve.
Oh, there's a sniper up here, isn't there? Let's actually...
Prognosis is favorable.
Okay, they're all scuffed.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. As on let your soul be death is a blessing.
Can jump, but probably shouldn't.
As the tenants demand.
Nice.
I'll make it happen. Who if
Let's
not
try the same trick from
is as
before.
good as done?
Ah, we missed.
Let's make it quick.
Oof.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Here.
At your beck and call. One, you a target. Victory is imminent. Indeed.
Then again, I always give Mirror's Side the finger since Sub-Zero and Division 2. That is true. Alcat games are replacing my hobby of reading novels. Yeah, they are quite well written. Fidelio occupying the space he would go to. Yeah. The wording of the Navigate staff, which is the source of the buff, always says allies. Last time I checked, Asia was her own ally. Yeah, it's a good chance. Allies tend to mean everyone. Oh, god damn.
How dare you?
How dare he indeed. Who goes after bloody... like that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Oof. How dare indeed.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. On it.
Oh, it hurt, but it didn't do enough.
As the eradicate.
Now that time it worked.
Doubt is for the weak.
Ow.
Running binaric override.
25% chance to explode.
Request
Brutal success.
the oldest sire knows
And we were able to destroy his cover to take a regular shot. Ah, perfect.
The shadows will see killing. Brings me no pleasure.
Ah, dang. No one nearby that I want to attack. Oh, actually, we can recall.
Shall not fail.
Yeah, also funny.
I am
Though I'm pretty sure I will, if I use this, lose... Oh, we're just out.
as honor ordains.
I knew it. I should have known. We lost the amount that we needed to actually jump.
I bring mercy and retribution. As honor the others.
But we got it back.
The undying emperor whispers his will.
Look at her go. Defaults is so strong. So strong. Dan's would approve of the funeral like this. Now what? What are we going to do with Fidelio? Yes, I can still take it. Yeah, I can't rightfully make use of it. So as you can see, let it be so. Yes. Cool. We got to kill everyone, and we got to get some stuff out of it. Good times. She's a dancing queen. Oh no. Correct. Puzzle solved indeed. Oh yeah, and now we get extra loot. Yeah. There's nothing we want, but we got it. We can sell it. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Oh, we got another copy of the Ripper. I knew this was in the base game. The hell is the arsonist braziers? Uses these grant plus 5 bonus tech use and increase the damage by flame weapons by plus... Oh! I've got no one using flame weapons, but that's pretty nice. Cool. Yeah, the prop factor of the heavy bolt is pretty nice.
I always have a backup plan.
An extra loot to sell is nothing to scoff at. We even got to level 17. Do I take Mercer's Verdict first? Let's have a look at my build. Oh, it says I take Pain Resonance first. That makes sense, because that is an AoE, and I am using Psycho abilities. So another way to get a proc before using where it hurts. Fair. I can follow my own logic. Oh, well, yeah, Wildfire. See, I normally always get Point of Curiosity. Now, if earlier, I could have actually taken, yeah, if I wasn't going for Point of Curiosity, you don't need to take Zone of Fear, and instead, you could have taken Held in My Gaze, and then here, you'd end up taking Waking Nightmare, and then relating it Warp Curse Unleashed. At the moment, there's just no reason to take Warp Curse Unleashed, because you don't need Warp Curse Unleashed. But when they do the difficulty rework, it might actually become worthwhile to take it, so it's something to keep an eye on. Yep. Allies Demonica that restricts the ability to friend. Yes, I know this. That's why I've pointed out to people many times that Arc Militant applies to itself. Because when it says when an ally does blah 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 blah, it also means itself. So it can get like devastating attack will proc its own talents to do follow-up damage. Yeah. We do want that heavy bolter. We need to get up to rank 3. So many things to sell. Cool. And yes. We do like the heavy bolter. What does that cloak do again? Where's first melee? Probably should medicate off all of these injuries.
The web serves.
But there's another fight coming up,
You
isn't
cannot
there?
trick death. It will claim me one day.
Function as one.
I will mend the thread between body and soul.
House Orselio thanks you.
Your time has not yet come.
Oh, field medicine at its finest.
Oh, no, so infusing, Cassia can't target herself with her powers, but if reveal, so she can't use reveal the light on herself, which is something that people did used to abuse. It's why Cassia was so insane. But Mend Reality might also buff her. I have never checked, so that could be that is literally my own ignorance at play there. So next time I get to that ability in this very run, I will check. Naive little fish girl. Yeah. The amount of horny posting I've seen on Reddit for fish lady lately, it's just like, have you ever looked at her portrait? I showed it to my cutesy little hippie Asian girlfriend and it genuinely scared her. I replied to that in one of the Reddit comments. It's like, but they're Asian. They love fish. And I was like, they don't tend to marry fish. Like, that's what are you implying? That their comments swiftly got deleted after that because Reddit was like, oh no, I did a racism. I showed my reply and my partner thought it was hysterical. I need to be outraged to get my gloves. Yeah, adapter gloves. Yeah, you basically have to choose between these and knuckle guards, but I kind of like these because I run multiple warriors. Come on, we just need to push it a little bit further. Okay. Oh, it's a stub pistol. Rate of fire 3. Not really useful to us. Remember to equip these on Abelard. Yeah, we got a little parry on. There are other pistols that we will look to get. That's cute. I think she's a sweet girl. Yeah, no, I like Cassia's personality. Out of curiosity, apart from Blade Dance Execution, what other builds do you think can solo unfair? I need to test more. I know in the past someone had to use a Biomancer Operative Grand Strategist, though I could only see them claiming they had done it. I haven't seen the run. That's actually got me to do the Blade Dance Executioner, because I was like, this would be so much easier. The idea that she could target herself with a buff that increases her willpower whilst everything else she does, including that very buff, scales with willpower, was so stupid. Yeah, I saw her solo Ymira's back in 1.0, and I was like, God damn. Alright, when we move her away from that, we can also trade out her shotgun. Though we could just do that now. We could also swap over to the Cloak of Retribution, which could mean we could lower the crit damage we take. They've also glitched the Von Valancius cloak, because originally it was only meant to be able to go to the Rogue Trader, but now anyone can use it. Anyone can use it. And even when it's not designed for them, and it looks so glitchy on them. Yeah, that's useful to not get critted, but don't really need it for now. We can save that cloak for Solomon. We could technically move him away from Chainsword and let him have the club and the pick. Because yes, the parry chance goes down, but we are picking it up here. And then that way, Cabela can get the better sword. Oh, thanks for following over on the Twitch side of things. Always good to see you guys coming in from over there. We are trying to make some waves into that area of the community. But yes, 2 copies of the Ripper as well. So that's how you get 2 copies of the Ripper, as well as 2 copies of the Skirmisher Boots, all shown in one stream. And if you wanted a heretic heavy bolter as well as the regular one, you can do it that way. Mm. I do like the balance more, even though I'm not using it this run. I don't like throwing away the shields, even though I've stopped using the shields. Hello there, how you doing, AM? Ah, we're getting 2 followers over on the Twitch side. That's 2 people inside to join us. I feel like one of the best things I did for the Twitch guys was allow them to also chat to the YouTube side. Because, yeah, when you've got 70 average viewers, but they're all on YouTube, so the Twitch guys are just like, oh, who's this guy talking to? Who's a crazy person? And just leave it. I do not speak Spanish, but I do recognize the word Espanol. Hello. I'm actually really bad. I never learned a second language, and I really should have done. Yeah, like I said, I need to play around with the free camera mod, see what kind of interesting scenes I can see. Yeah, you do that.
Will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Weird. I usually can make that cover. Or can I not? Am I thinking of a different thing? Okay, let's get Pascal out of the way of the sniper. You're not out of the way of the sniper. Oh my god, the whole team is just in the open. Okay. In the open it is.
If I may.
I'll see if your end was inevitable.
Ah!
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me?
Just in case. And then we want maybe some over penetration when we move him up to there. And I'll probably have Argenta run up a bit. From my understanding, he's not asking but telling you to translate your videos to Spanish. How? Like, I don't speak Spanish.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Can't lose what I don't knows.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. It's as though you never stood a chance.
That wasn't so bad, but I did want it to be closer. Pop over to you.
Let's make it quick.
I'm making a trap character that uses the Weber and a shotgun. Running soldier with 2 second tier archetype would be good. Bounty hunter, maybe? If you're trying to damage the shotgun afterwards.
Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. The pure cannot escape their fate.
Didn't intend to kill so many there.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's
Argenta just doing Argenta things.
Hold on.
an offering of blood.
As the tactical imperative dictates. Request approved. Running by combat is an equation. Your life is of significant value. Request approved. Your desire condemns you. The Omnissiah knows
Go.
all.
Good old Pascal. Alright,
tactically
Avalard.
sound approach. I will do like I took care of this one. It will be done.
Ah, slight
Victory is
angling issue. Web is definitely a meme. That is true. Oh, what question did I miss? Aaron, what class do you think has less item dependent, not counting weapons? I guess technically soldier, because, well, no, soldier kind of needs rate of fire gear for a lot of things, but it's not really till end game. But soldier has a lot of gear pieces they don't have. Warrior doesn't need that many, because a lot of their stuff is self-contained. Cassia definitely needs her staffs and her monocle, but, and then obviously once you get the other item piece. Non-grand strategist is also like the item that lets them go first.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I have read tomes of military tactics. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Almost.
pain and duty go hand in hand.
Oh, does it snipe this one? Interesting.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. Trust. Killing brings me no pleasure. The shadows will see it. Come. The other side awaits.
That's a lot of blood. Yum, 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 yum.
I'll make it another enemy down.
Grand. Hadn't hit them with anything.
I won't stand for it. Here's my perfect moment. On it. I'll make it happen.
Ha! Dots explosions. Funny. And that was just from one dot.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Doubt is strike is a prayer.
Oh, it's this chap. Can we get line of sight on him? Not just yet.
Request approved.
Follow my lead.
That's some good damage.
Indeed.
Ooh.
Be done.
That was a
I will
mistake.
do my duty.
Oh, you're out of cover and you're knocked down. Cassie has the bonus of not needing to share her stuff, though. That is true, so she can hog it all, hence less dependent. Well, not needing to share and not being dependent, not mutually exclusive, but no, very valid point.
Captain?
Victory is imminent.
No, you can't hit me this time, can you?
At your one fewer target.
Now you're thrice dead, Lenny. Dude, the blood stacks do very much... Oh, the fight's over very quickly. They tend to be over very quickly, so I've never really heavily built into them. Alright, which one's doing more here? Power Pick does have much more armor penetration, but has less crit damage. But if I'm going to be forcing crits, probably going to be better off this way. Yeah, 'cause if we have a look at Cabela's last damage, we can see how much it was applying. Itchy. I'm using the gloves on her, so every kill is going to stack it regardless. So, Yeah, Blood Blessed. So it's adding, well, about 24% there. So it's something. It's definitely something. It's not bad. That's what I can tell you for sure.
I always keep my options open.
Oh, how close? 2 more Dogmatic points, and then we don't need to mess around with Dogmatic anymore.
I know how to take risks.
It's a little cherub. Okay, this is getting silly. Go away, cherub. I need to use Medicaid.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning.
Careful now. We are the spearhead of the Imperium. This wound will make a fine scar.
Do you think
Let me help.
my body was suffering?
This wound will make a fine scar.
You cannot.
No, I do have facing on the end
It will
on
claim me
Cabela. I could have left
one
that.
day.
I always have a backup plan.
Yeah, it's just extra damage. It's like, why not? Why not? Wait, I don't need to worry about this because this is done. Yes. How are we doing on the XP front? Still level 17 for Neo. I'm going to quickly stop by just to buy some things from the skid, the Mechanicum, and then go to the Shadow Quarters. Oh yeah, we can get Heinrichs back as well whilst we're here. Don't need him for right now. Yeah, I have a lot of people overstacking with Medicaid and Athletics. Is this an Iconoclast run? No, it's going to be a Heretic run.
Rise to the top or get left in the
Just
dust.
need to get to Dogmatic 2. Ah, nice. Melee Psycho is a very fun run. Ooh. I need Puff Factor 28. Boo. Well. The one who needs this the most is actually going to be Heinrichs because he doesn't get as much to his intelligence coming in.
Let us not dawdle.
Well, getting Dogmatic 2 is literally vital for playing a Executioner and having any Executioners in the party. And I don't believe in, when I do a roleplay run, just clicking everything that says Heretic on. I think the thing that I dislike the most about alignment choices in Rogue Traders, it tells you what to pick, and that there's no story if I know what to pick, sort of thing. Get back on the ship, Fed boy. I'll speak to you later.
Is there money to be made?
Plus, like, Heretic being mustachely twirlingly evil, I don't like those options either. I like picking the options that benefit self. I haven't got J yet, no. Plus, getting Dogmatic 2 is literally a third of my damage for this build. It's very important we get that first as a build craft.
This could be an opportunity.
Yeah, so if you play a Service Girl Overseer, you can actually get in this way.
Take my weapon and
wander this area, anticipating an encounter.
You're too
with
addicted to
ruthless
Dogmatic.
brave
But it is the best path, but...
Why are your recollections of this so blue? And the more you talk about
Dogmatic
it,
2 and
the
Dogmatic 4 are
darker the blue
vital.
becomes.
Nope, 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 nope. Don't want to trigger this fight yet. Oops. Back. My loot goblin got the best of me. Does Gunslinger have to be heretic? It has to be minimum Dogmatic 2.
See? Right there.
Everything else is up to you. Heretic is the worst path when it comes to terms of items, rewards, powers.
As it
The
should.
only reason you ever go heretic is for story reasons, because it's literally the worst one.
Always keep your eye on the
Iconoclast, well, unless actually, heretic is the best one if you play Cyber Mastiff, because it literally doubles the side of a Mastiff's damage. But if you're going pure melee, Iconoclast is the best. If you're going officer, Iconoclast is the best. But if you're going any type of other damage build that isn't using a pet, then Dogmatic is the best. It's just the way the abilities work. I really should stop forgetting that, yeah, literally it doubles doggo damage. I haven't seen half the reticle options. Are you kidding me? Like, I've got... Not only can I obtain them all here, I have every item in the game catalogued that I painstakingly found and typed into here. Like, I have seen every item the game has to offer. Even the ones that you can't obtain anymore.
I always have a backup plan.
Herodot does the Heretic Heavy Bow is kind of poop, though, and there's no upgrade. You're kind of setting yourself up for disappointment because you're going to build into something that is guaranteed to now overlap with Argenta. If you're playing two priests, it's better to have Argenta on heavy bolters because you can't do the damage she does with heavy bolters because you don't have access to the Eradicator helm. And then you either go regular bolter build, which you can use They Shall Weep to have a more AoE based bolter, or you can just, you know, go like one of the other paths. Oh, there is that Act 4 one actually. No, I did forget about that. But it's not the improved heavy bolter though, is it?
Oh my, this place has so many colors.
I
Can
at
imagine
first
floating
didn't
in the
much
air.
care for the idea of having voice acting,
I'm still new
but
to
where
the
I've done so
art
many
of
streams in these
exploring.
early parts, again, because of space combat stuff, I am looking forward to voice acting, because then I'll be able to stop to check my phone. Speaking of which. Nope. The only messages I have are people trying to get me to go drinking tonight. Error.
Let us not dawdle.
No time for alcoholism, only time to stream. I remember the first time I came here, it's like, oh, what a seemingly interesting character, and then he shoots himself. Now that I look at it, is that actually the male J model that they just sort of snuck in? Don't know.
I beg your pardon?
Is there money to be made?
Ah! That's a good ball. How good, though? What's going to be 25% extra crit damage? No. Orlon still worships the Emperor just in case. What? Yeah, so I agree. Evil doesn't mean I go around kicking puppies. It means I do bad things for self-gain. That's always what evil's kind of meant. And I kind of miss when RPGs had a legit evil path rather than just mustache-twirling puppy kickers. Ah, there we go. This is the next item that we need to complete the build. When the wielder attacks with any ranged weapon at a 1-cell range, that attack also inflicts bleeding 4. We have the next part of the puzzle. The other thing that I'm going to do, because my dodge isn't going to keep up with this point from the game, I'm actually swapping over to a much more arm-efficient medium, because I'm also using offensive pattern predictions. So my armor will technically be 60%. I'm hoping this will work in my favor. And eventually we're going to get the bleeding backpack here as well. So yes, and so that's one of the reasons why I've got the parry stuff, so I can be a little bit further up. Now, I could also grab this, so I take less damage from crit hits, which might actually help as well. Don't know what would be the best option just yet, though. Love the discount, too bad there's no further factions. Yeah, it is like a sort of one-off thing. Extra power for you is very helpful. No, we don't need those on her for now. We can actually give the Psycho's footwear to Heinrichs, because I'm going for an agility build to start with. Though I am going to swap over to the inertia boots as soon as I can. But yes, look at us go. Pascal, though at some point I do need to get some better medium armor for him as well. But he's not going to be as upfront, so it's not as important that he has it for the moment. Also, the build's starting to look kind of dapper as well.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh yes, you and your little treasure hunt. Make sure I actually started the riddles, yes. Amount of times I've actually not started the riddles.
Compared to naval service,
Disco Heresy. Yeah. I don't get how the YouTube chat XP system works. Like 5 messages in total, I'm number 1 for some reason. I have no idea how it works.
I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
Yeah, we'll have to see what 1.6 does, because maybe they'll add some really cool implants that make Melee Pascal amazing. And if they rework Operative, then who knows?
We'll give you grief, all right. Get out.
The one dude just sleeping.
Don't think so, Ashmag.
Ashmug.
Tell Falco to come himself next time.
Yeah, Jay, don't fuck around.
I am tired of your mess. Ow! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met some?
Oh, they really tried to get that entire dialogue in there, didn't they? Alright, did we pick up a new pistol? I forgot. We need something with a higher rate of fire. Because for me to be able to properly apply... Like, this is a good pistol, but I need a higher rate of fire than that. Maybe I should go check what I need to sell to the pirates to get one. I'd love to see Octavina get a bigger role in a future update before you betray the Liege.
rise to the top, or get
Oh,
left in
I've still got the
dust.
Denial of Nightmares on. I don't think I have anything to replace. Ooh. Eh. Full wounds is full wounds. 1 HP regen a turn. Non-stop action. Yeah, she's going. Oh, and Pandemic, thank you for the follow. There we go. How much this order pistol? Yes, rate of fire. That is what we want. Oh, damn. We need 3,000 here? Okay. Well, let's see what happens if we give you everything but the fuel. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're just short. But we'll start with that, because I do want that pistol. What can we trade away? Probably not going to use the plasma pistol, but I'll save it for now. Okay, no to you. Definite no to you. Need you. No one can actually use you very well. Bowhammer, we're going to get an upgrade pretty soon. Negotiated pistol's too OP, so I'm not using it anyway. Serrated Greatsword can go over to our friend. I'm not going to use this. Cabela, as I said, friend. Then... Yep, you can pop in here. Yeah, no one's going to equip the plasma pistol. Yep, no one's going to use that. No one's going to use that. I guess I could send some of these stuff. No one's going to use that. 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 Gift Vanguard item. Jay could potentially use that. Alright, let's see. Do we have anything now that we can sell? Practically nothing, even from all of that. We pushed so hard. But what about some of these? I'm not going to use these grenades. Probably not going to use these grenades. Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Alright, let's try that. Much closer. Oh, tempting. Short game rewards, screw it. I want it. If I think that one's going to be the stronger pistol, so yeah, I'll put that in the offhand. Yeah, this one can... that one's got more hits though, so maybe I want that to trigger the dots. Okay. Yes. Boom. Cool. So yeah, primary pistol this one because it's got more base damage. We don't care about base damage, but we want the higher rev one to use with where it hurts. Wait, you can just drag those items, yeah? Or you can double click them. You can double click it and it will go across. I wasn't thinking to double click. I just like the process of doing that. Hey, I'm new to the game, and I've been watching your playthrough, and I was wondering why you have a bunch of items in the chests in your quarters that I don't. I have all the DLC. Because you don't have all the DLC, that's why. If I go here and go DLC, and I look at all my DLCs, I've probably got some you don't. Actually, there's another way to look at it, isn't it? If we go here, properties, I think we go DLC. Yeah, so the Appearance Pack, Season Pass 1, Founders Pack, Voidfarers Pack, Lex Imperialis, Season Pass, Void Shadows, Deluxe Pack, Limited Outfit Pack, and the Shovel DLC. I've also got some Twitch drops. So yeah, if you've not got all of these, then that might be why. Because, yeah, like the Limited Outfits Pack, like this came from buying the game early.
Keep your wits
Like, there's
about
stuff
you.
that you got from kickstarting as well, so yeah. I built a good Blade Dancer Psychic, got a test of worse. Nice. Alright, so we're going to go get the pair holster. G is not going to be a pistol gunslinger this time around. She's going to be a rifle lady. Shadow Quarters. There's got to be some dogmatic choices but left before I go fight Cinder. Though it's not like I can use burning on him anyway. We'll have to test see how well the Executioner dots do on him. I'm going to have to try a very risky play of getting right in his face with this fucking thing. Did you get dogmatic points from... Yes, I did get the 2 from him by doing the symbol of the Aquilia, or is there more? Is there more?
Let us not dawdle.
I also got the dogmatic points for shooting people on here, and the dogmatic points for my own crew. Well, not my own crew, the people from Kiva Gamma. Multi-melted G build. This isn't Dark Heresy. So I missed the Poison Blade in Act 1 for Cabela because I didn't know I had to go back to the Majoris after the first time, and I boned. No. Once you go to the Drakari encounters, you'll get loads. I think there's 2 that you get even before the fight on the prison world. If you go around the side and check the stuff. So yes, the reason I opted for more heavy armor is I need to literally touch people to be able to apply some of my shit now.
Is aiding a smuggler an endeavor worthy of a rogue trader?
Yes, Sergeant, no, don't question me.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Let's shoot these barrels.
It's as good as done.
Give him a couple of seconds to clear the smoke before my allies run into it and just die. Should probably shoot that one as well, but
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I will level you!
Oh, damn, she's going to go second, is she? Well. We can try something then. Probably shouldn't put her next to the explosive barrel, but... Ah, the music cut out. How annoying.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
So this one will get clipped.
On it.
Cool. That does definitely apply, and it builds up a lot of dots. So we have our initial dots coming in very strong.
Who, if not me?
Oh, that can trigger inertia boots, can it? Did not know.
I'll see to it personally.
That also applied more dots. Mm-hmm.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Well, now it's our actual turn. Now, we can do this, which will trigger on a bunch of
I'll
them,
make it happen.
which is also pretty good. Then,
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. On it. You never stood a chance.
big success! Yeah, shit hurts. Yep, I think this build's gonna work. It's working! It's yeah.
Let's make some opportunities.
And because of the allied bus, yeah, we're gonna have 61% armor, so it's gonna be pretty nice.
Living on the edge.
Oh, you gave me move, move, move? How sweet. I can move to cover. Though I'm pretty happy here, I'm not gonna lie. What does you have? Yeah, I'm pretty happy here, Jay. Thanks for thinking of me.
Just a minor setback.
Death comes in silence. Trust me. Caught by the web. I feel nothing. Fear nothing. As death is a blessing. Trust me. The shadows will.
That's pretty good. Let's just get her back to cover for now. Yeah, there's... Execution is so fucking strong. The chap earlier who said that they didn't think Execution was doing all that much, you saw me do that.
Mere pain.
Man, Abelard could really use a turn.
I'll do it.
We're going to move over one.
God Emperor, move through me. Feel the fire in my heart.
Oh, I was considering shooting Abelard for a second.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, dead. Pascal. Most people are dead.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to serve. I venerate you, machine spirit. Running binaric override.
Poor Abelard.
It will be done.
There we go. Dodged. Okay.
Grey hair, sure hand.
Hit. No, please, try to hit him more.
Here we go. Let's make it quick.
Jay's gang really should have rifles. Act by Archery is free. Let's read the chat for a while button. Yeah. Following your build, my Cabela has been retooling solo encounters in turn. Yep, she'll do that.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. If I may.
Abelard just flooring
At your beck
people.
and call. Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Yes.
Victory is an exemplary strike. I will do my duty. For von Valencius. One fewer
Abelard
target.
doing some
My
Abelard
place
things.
is at the fore. I'm not interested.
Probably should get him out of the way though, so allies can finish off. Ah, the main issue here is lack of MP. Oh.
I'll see to it personally.
We are trying to trigger MP. I guess not. Oh, I can actually shoot this guy on the floor. I'm not close enough to get everything, but...
I'll see to it personally.
Supply some dots. Explosions. That was Cabela that got stunned.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Here's my Emperor!
That's gonna be this as the
I'll do
one.
it.
Swing and a miss.
Explorers know one route. Forward. Vulnerability analysis successful. The Omnisoft.
By the way, that double shot is the easiest way in the world to cheese back 2 AP. Just saying. And then taking like 3 shots in an encounter. Oh, there's an armed bandit literally right there. How rude of me.
It will be done. At your beck and call, reduced to dust.
Oh.
Indeed. An exemplar.
2 turns is okay. We're all okay with 2 turns. Yes, yes. But yes, Gunslinger build OP. Yes, correct. And now we're about to get the final items for my plan. Though there are more upgrades to come. My whole team like, don't invite her to join. I was like, it'll be fine. Oh, Abelard took some rib damage there.
Suffering is part of the trial.
Suffering. Dynamo boots. Useful for Argenta as she goes into Arc Militant.
I always have a backup plan.
Thanks for the new follow again over on Twitch. We've managed to make it 4 so far. Hello, dude. Watched some of your guides on YouTube. Thank you very much. It was really helpful for me to new game. No, I'm glad to hear. Is there info when DLC 1.6 will launch? They're saying around April time, but that could very easily get delayed. Very, very easily.
Is there money to be made?
Nothing escapes my sight.
Oh, we're looking at the old EXP front. Okay, okay. And back. Oh, don't know where you went. Hope you had a good trip. Yeah, Blade Dancer is very, very nice.
I always keep my options open.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to 1.6 because they're not giving us a new archetype, which, yes, that is sad, but the fact that they're not doing that means that they're focusing on other aspects, so they might be overhauling some things, so I'm very, very hopeful for that. I wish to enter the quarantine zone. They're like, that's crazy. And it's, yes, they are correct.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile
What a peculiar thing.
experience. Nothing matters more.
Mm.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Let us not dawdle.
Is pyro light armor agility or heavy armor toughness better? In the long run, in Act 4, heavy will be quite good. But for Blade Dancer, I normally go agility. For Warrior, I normally go toughness. But yeah, I do hope they buff operatives, or at least rework them a little bit. Maybe they can further rebalance existing content rather than adding even more unbalanced stuff. Gonna add more unbalanced stuff? Like, let's not pretend otherwise. There's definitely more unbalanced stuff getting added. But yeah, I suspect that if they do add new Mechanicus Companion in DLC 3, like's been hinted, that it will be an operative, not an operative, an officer, because an operative wouldn't make much sense. They might just be crazy. I'm like, here's Pascal, but better. And I'm like, why paid Pascal? Like, why paid Pascal?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Is this a game-breaking build? Maybe. It might genuinely be a game-breaking operative build. We'll see. I don't know how far it will scale. Hopefully, it keeps going. There's a fight with Burner Punk's head. Their boss with a fun hand seems to never miss melee hits. Yeah, he sucks. I haven't gone there just yet because he will one-shot my Rogue Trader. There's never going to be an Orc Companion. I can guarantee you that. Games Workshop sees them as an enemy faction. They will not allow for an Orc Companion. And because they won't allow for an Orc Companion, we won't see Orcs in the game. Because Owlcat aren't going to make an Orc enemy if they don't get that. Necron Pariah, are you crazy? You know the new content starts on Footfall. I mean, it would be amazing if you get to Footfall and then you just find in cargo on your ship a Necron Pariah, but Jesus, the power scaling. I said just put a Nomos in a Servitor body, but obviously Nomos is meant to be a secret storyline. So that's why, yeah, that's not done.
I've read
I
about
always
this.
have a backup plan.
Yeah, so I think the one thing about an officer companion that'd be good is Cassie and Jay are just kind of broken. So a less broken officer would be nice. But I can see why some people might not want one. Looking good so far. Right, we need to not give them the fuel. We need those, Pascal.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Oh, that's what I said. Nomos. the Catan. You mentioned in a previous live stream that somebody did an operative only run, but I was unable to find it on YouTube. It is on YouTube. Let me find it. It's a chap called White Wing. He has not made it searchable. It is this guy. I don't think he did the full run, but he did upload segments. Here you go. Ah, yes. Jay will need to contact some stuff as well. Right, awareness. Are we raising even ways? Ooh, who am I leveling awareness on? You. Okay. I panicked for a second. I was like, oh no. You can keep that for the moment. True. Now that I think about it, we can give Jay the generation. Oh, wait. Who got... Where did I put the running gun? I traded the running gun gloves. Oops. Ah, not everything's been sold, though. Okay. Please don't be the one thing that actually got sold. No! It was the one thing that actually got sold. Fuck. Always the way. Oh, wait. No. We want that back in Argenta for now. Well, Jay, you can have a really good shotgun as your secondary to push things off of you. Oh, sound alert. So I don't hear the sound alerts, but the rest of the chat might. I saw it pop up on the screen, though. That might be something that needs to go off. Stream will have to let me know how loud that was. God, I have no idea what I was doing Videra's build. Oh, strategic adaptation. Alright, attack economy first. You know, I had really not thought what I was going to do with her build, because... Yeah, I'm not really going to run her much this one, so I'll just... Yeah, whatever. Heinrichs. Ah, warp speed. Blah, blah, blah. He's fast as fuck, boy. Well, anyone who disrespects Idra for playing the whole community thinks so. Yeah, I never really liked her. The playlist was basically what I was searching for. Maybe it's just a skill issue in Piper. No, there's probably an issue there. He would accept pariahs being human pariahs, belongs, and the necrofied men. Yeah, Necron's pretty strong. Trazen could even join you as like a silly companion, but again, I don't think they're going to do that. We're probably going to want to upgrade some of these Medicays for this upcoming combat. Ah, yes, I should probably go pick someone to increase my relationships with.
Allow me to thank you again. Oh,
Now, can she buff Imperial Navy? No. But Kazbalika 2k to them would be quite nice. Fellowship of the Void is another good one because they're fairly hard to raise at the beginning. Kazbalika and yeah, the Fellowship are the two that I normally struggle with. Still 2 dogmatic points off. Ah, I should have done Bath Thoughts dogmatic. Ding.
may they exalt? The youngest child is destined to become a... All relationships are based on mutual trust. It is difficult not to be aware of... Oh,
I don't think there's other dogmatic checks that I can make just now. Yes, I cleared my cache the other day to make sure that everything was running as expected. Not the exact same. But it would be cooler if, even if they didn't let us change our own ship, if we could upgrade the escorts. So, like, the one you get from either the pirates or the Navy officer, if they could let us, well, increase their potency. Oh, maybe... I don't think we get a chance to get any dogmatic points from talking to Solomon here. Oh, someone is messaging me a lot on Discord. Whom? Oh, they started playing multiplayer on Space Marine. Good, 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 good. Very old acquaintance. I
Let us
just
not
started playing
dawdle.
Space Marine 2, who was sending me screenshots. It's cute.
Thank you for... Later, speak! Under similar circumstances in the... However, we can still requisition vessel. It is not for me to judge. The Heartless is escort. Sign. Sure. Here's a form, as you wish. The following... DX1. Good. No.
Purifying and removing a ship equipped with...
What I am offering is the... No. I'm still on...
It's still weird that when they change this scene that you don't recruit him now. It'd make more sense to give you him at level 16, like right now.
I always keep my options open.
Now, let's go kill the heretics then. I don't think I get anything from talking to the liege again at this point. But we've got 2 of our 3 dots online, which is kind of good. We'll get more consistent of the bleed dots once we get the backpack around level 24-ish. Aha! Yes! Well, we're not going to the quarantine zone until Janus is done, but we got our dogmatic points. That is a happy me. Let's go fucking annihilate some people. Now we can begin the heresy roleplay. We got the important bits done. The beep, 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 beep. Oh, I'm about to grind up some heretics. One of the other reasons why I'm using solid projectiles is because normally they have extra overpen. I haven't checked if it's the same case for pistols. As soon as the area loads, I can do that. So, yeah, extra over penetration. Good. Yeah, we're going to go do some bad things now. I'm about to see why execution is bullshit.
I always have a backup.
My last one, I got practically annihilated in this section. I made a slight misplay and got fucked up. Fucked up. Now the question is, do I want Cassia to stun the whole group?
Attention to detail is the key
Or
to
do I
success.
want to group them up?
Over there?
Don't know.
Stop.
Well,
There.
that did not go as I intended.
The shadows reveal their secrets.
It's fine.
Never doubt me. Duty
Is
prevails.
there money to be made?
Yeah, the Ripper has more armor. Cool. Heretics?
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none. All of you will bleed!
Probably going to want to shoot across this way. So, but ooh, actually, thinking about it, some of these guys are going to get fucked up. So, here, going to try shooting that way. Oh, we'll need to get actually much closer to be able to apply bleed, though. Yeah, I shouldn't be overconfident and just get in, like, blindly up front, though. I've still got to remember that these guys are tough.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
But I am going to try and group them over here a little
I
bit.
am a navigator, not a
So,
servant.
over penetration,
Isn't this a
yes.
job for the serfs?
Extra damage,
I'm
yes.
not accustomed to being ordered around.
I'll make it happen.
Okay. If we crit, we'll get another attack.
Your end was inevitable.
Of course.
On it. Who is the enemy down?
Very nice. Very, very nice. It's working! Oh my god, that was without Argenta's damage.
Faith
Oof.
without deeds is worthless. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Okay. The encounter's a little bit easier this time.
This is the body.
Mercy and retribution. Brings me no pleasure, as honor ordains. I shall let your soul be purged, as honor ordains. As honor ordains, the other side awaits. I shall not fail.
Never felt bad for enemies before, but I could be convinced.
Request denied. My value, significant value.
Oh look, it's my rogue trader's turn, who has fucked them up. Now again, if I get a crit,
I'll see to it personally. Never stood a chance.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, pretty reliable. Didn't get that crit I needed though. Ooh, 26. Let's see how the damage reduction went on that, because they did crit me as well. So, ooh, they hit us with a melting. It appears that our reactive response did not apply.
I've seen worse battles
So,
than this.
can confirm the combo that I'm trying from the early level, which is offensive pattern prediction and reactive study, they're ACE because they did not apply. So, yeah, these two we're going to want to swap. So, yeah, those two ACE. I'll respec on the ship afterwards. Because by the looks of it, because someone had told me that that applies even... Oh, wait, they do have dots on them. So actually, no, they did apply. So why didn't offensive pattern prediction apply? It should have done, actually. Okay, so reactive study was fine. That did apply, but offensive pattern prediction didn't. Okay, so it's only one of the talents that are trash, which is offensive pattern prediction. Okay, we'll need to just remove that one. Reactive study was fine. It was just a way to get more dots because I knew that we were going to be up front, so I thought we could use that to get more. Oh my god, I just realized the chat has not been updating for ages. I thought you guys had been quiet. So for gloves, do I need to announce my arrival on Footfall? Yes, to be able to get the adaptive ones. I pick Idra over Heinrichs every day of the week, except in Grimdark. I like Heinrichs more. I like his character. He's definitely the Henry Cavill of the ship. Yeah, I don't have a heavy bolter yet. I need to touch more profit points. Yeah, you can get quite a few on a Footfall. Thought it was not really worth to get a wasted single shot just to get versatility up. Yeah, versatility is really good. Fellowship stuff's also discounts, which is nice. Yep. You guys enjoy. Is there any way to build Solomon to not suck? Yes, the build that I have on the spreadsheet. It's pretty good. He unfortunately does suffer a lot from not having access to dash, but you can recover him quite easily. But he'll never outperform Argenta. There's just no way. Didn't reckon let's do it. Blah blah blah. Different fight. This fight can be fucked up badness of yep. This is how Crime Lord should feel like. Yep. How to do the fast animations thing? My animations are slow as fuck. You change it in options in PR. Yeah. Combat speed always, and then you can set the speed here. Plasma cannon for use by space moves. Not regular Joes. Plus blah blah blah. How does where it hurt works? It's a 3 times proc. So when you plot proc dots, it does it 3 times. Right, I fucked up.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
It's fine. We one turn this encounter anyway. It's fine. No worries. So yeah, the way where it hurts works is when you're going to proc a dot, you do it 3 times instead. And as far as I can tell, that means it will apply to everything in the burst fire. But I don't know if it will do on the first one and then keep having to reproc. Shoot him in his face, Argenta. Plasma pistol. Now the question is, do we think we can one burst Cinder?
This explorator is blessed.
Oh yeah, the little faux hammer upgrade. Gonna need to go back to the ship because of that little injury. Yeah, that is how Gunslinger Crime Lord should feel. We'll like your shorts tomorrow night. Okay, thank you. But yeah, we're definitely going to be putting in some of these pistol burst fires into shorts. That's for sure. Pew, 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 pew. And thank you, Dunev. I do notice that you do like the shorts on Twitch. The only one who does. Everyone else has to watch them on YouTube. Back to the ship I go. And then we'll go fight Cinder. Oh yeah, his stun grenades definitely suck. So the point to have as many sources of bleed on execution as possible. Apply each one, then hit where it hurts. Ah! Burn, bleed, and toxing. So the way I have built this build, I'll show you for. So bleed doesn't apply to range at all. So technically my executioner by default has no dots. But to get all 3 dots, by getting Dogmatic 2, on turn 1, crits apply burning, which is good. They also, from this item here, if I'm within 1 cell and I burst fire, I inflict bleeding. Then, because I am a Psychobiomancer, I can apply 9 dots on my everything. So that's why I'm exploding things so quickly with this dual pistol setup. So what I do is I burst on with 1 burst, then where it hurts on the second one. Yeah, immediately suffers 3 instances of damage from that effect. 2 if it's a burst or area attack. This damage is dealt after other effects of the effect are applied. Are 2-handers viable for any build now? That's dual wielding so good. It's always been viable, it's just that dual wielding's just infinitely better. So it's because most of the origins are either directly designed for dual wielding or just benefit them more. But you can use 2-handed on anything. Like Abelard has a 2-handed Thunder Hammer for if he's ever not quite within melee range. Now, there's an easy way to cheese the Cinder fight, and that's you have to funnel them in the long corridor, and you can just abuse them that way. You can also try to double stun and blow the shit out of them with Cassia. What about Cabelia? What do you get many sources of bleeds? So bleeds you get from melee. Toxin, you need to go Jukai weapons, and then the same for fire. So that's why you build Kibella into Jukai weapons. If she was a Psyker, you'd do it the exact same way. So Cabela makes for a strong executioner as well, but she's going to be, because her attack economy is lower, she's not going to keep up with what I'm going to build just because Psychers are so strong, especially when I get Warp Surge Brooch. Because by then I'll have the backpack, so I'll just be able to make a shit ton of attacks. So let's not go this way. Let's go the other side. Because you can kind of cheese this fight by forcing them to funnel down here. And I'll just be able to make a Death Squad firing line. Though I did kind of want to test if I got directly in Cinder's face, could I one-shot? Cinder a boy or a girl? Let's check to see what it says on the character. Anvar Firestarter. Oh, I can also cheese this encounter by just blasting a bunch of them with Cassia.
Your arrogance will be your downfall. Show them no mercy.
Cinder. Human. Don't know. So what's going to be the attack order? Thugs, 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 thugs. Okay. Yeah, you can't be that far along anyway. Ooh, I was hoping to be quite a bit further up. Cassia, we're going to try something naughty with. Actually, wait. We actually need you here. Probably shouldn't actually stack them all up in the opening now that I think about it, because boy does Cinder love just running past and then one-shotting the team. Right, let's spread them out to avoid that. Yeah, so they'll at least have to run past 2 of them. Now, what I was thinking about
give me strength.
Is how many can I group up? Because if I can group up 5 and then double blast them.
Me. If you
Okay.
insist, Lord Captain.
Might be
I
able
am
to
a
do this.
navigator, not a servitor. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Nope.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this...
Not quite.
I am a
Right.
navigator.
We'll need to
not
move
a
Abelard
servitor.
up just to make sure that the rest of the team survives. And this is why we have the big Thunderhammer.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Then we're gonna want some overpen.
If I may, isn't this a job for the serfs? I'm in, Help me, Lord Captain!
Ooh. Just didn't give a shit, did he? Cinder's such a dick. Literally did not give a fuck. Just went straight for Cassia.
Blade whispers your name. As
You attack.
trust me.
The point of that was stacking dots. It wasn't actually to try and kill Cinder.
Out of my way. Let's get to it.
Who are the most useful OP companions and who's the least? I did a whole video on that. I would highly suggest watching that video.
Guided by faith.
Right.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
I could feel you watching me. Hello, little one. What's up? No, I could feel your eyes on me, though. Like, kudos me. I literally could feel you in the background.
I thought you were dead.
Why?
I haven't heard from you in like 2 hours.
It's not been that long.
It's as good as done. I'll see another enemy down. I'll make it happen.
Actually came sat next to me for cuddles and stuff.
Oh.
On it.
Take it. Oh, you on live stream?
Yes, I am streaming, little one.
I should be around.
I'll see to it personally.
Yes, my camera is on.
Who, if not me?
Right, let's see what we can do. Ooh, not as much as I was hoping, but it was something.
It was.
Well,
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
When are you gonna go?
in a little bit. Why?
Let's get to it.
It's too late to be taking you out for a walk. It's gone past 8.
It will be done. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
Yeah, well, one turn Cinder anyway. Just clear up some of the minions.
Indeed, reduced to dust. Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Want a cup of tea or coffee?
What?
Cup of tea or coffee?
You're being suspiciously nice.
How would I suspicious?
Because you're never nice.
That's kind of true, though.
Why, what you up to? What did you break?
Nothing.
What did you do? What did you break?
I did nothing.
like I believe that.
Do you want me to go break something then?
No.
Exactly.
Why, did you already break something? Are you just preparing me for...
No.
I am your blade and shield.
I do want to break something.
Hey, if you want to make a coffee, you can make me a coffee. You're not allowed coffee, child.
But why?
Because you're 10 years old.
People younger than me have coffee.
Yeah, people younger than you work on farms as well. I don't see you working on a farm.
I wanted that I'd be late
God,
and then
Emperor, move through me.
Alright, now you're just trying to show off because I'm streaming. Go on, skedaddle. Skedaddle.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Brace yourself, Abelard. My
So,
place is at the
I
fort.
predicted that earlier, if you guys remember. I said she would sneak on to try and get some attention. Children are adorable, but very predictable.
Advancing.
Ah, the positioning here did not make this easy to actually finish this combat.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Killed Cinder in one turn, but it actually took 2 turns for the encounter.
As the tenants demand.
Oh my god. Cabela,
Not fail.
how are you missing?
Faith shields me. Rejoice in battle.
I'm gonna end up shooting Cabela, aren't I?
None can
Yep.
escape the Emperor's judgment.
Blood.
But I think being immune to the burning dot is kind of what saved him there. So sorry for that. Who is the most useful OP companion? Yep, did a video on that. Sinch Worshipper trying to manipulate you. Oh yeah, she is. She's like, if I do something nice, can we do something now? It's like,
Is there money to be made?
yeah, she is. She can be adorable. Now, the smaller one would have been able to convince me, because the smaller one only asks for stuff to actually just spend time with you because she loves and adores you. The eldest one, however, has an ulterior motive. She would have led our walk towards the shops and be like, oh, well, whilst we're here, do you want something from the shops? Maybe a pop or something? And then she'd be like, well, seeing as we're getting you something, I want some chocolate. I want crisps. I want pop. It's very predictable.
I will lead us to fortune.
But we did get to 18, which is kind of nice. Wasted those stims. Absolutely wasted. I actually think I take Soul of Distress first here. Just to guarantee that we're actually getting the pops. Yeah, so that way, and we'll be able to check Soul of Distress actually applies to it. If it doesn't, then we drop Soul of Distress. Yep, always ready. Improvised strategy. Hunter's Ambush. We can use that if Cassia Little Stairs. And you, Anatomy Expert.
I always have a backup.
Now we go back to the ship because Cassia's missing AP. Huh? They really should make it so you can go straight to the ship from any section. Yeah. I always do this fight from the other side, far away, blasting everyone with las guns. So the other side is actually where they start right on top of you. The corridor, it's actually hard for them to push you, and they can't spam you with stun grenades as easily. But yeah, if you're the other side using the wall as cover, Cinder just runs past Abelard. He doesn't give a shit about the attack of opportunity, and then just one-shots the entire backline with 2 area attacks. Huh. Interesting. I can't remember what the trolley problem achievement. Oh, yes, it's yeah. Do you try to change the train tracks and kill your team or not? What did you do? Right, back to the Shadow Quarters, and we can go kill the Anvar Kingpin. I reckon we might be able to one turn the Forge Fiend. We'll have to go test and try.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dark.
Yeah, let's go kill the Anvar Kingpin, and then we'll go try that. What's your opinion on injury trauma? It's just annoying. It's just a lot of traveling to and from the ship. I like that they've kind of fixed it with Dark Heresy, that normal Medicaid can remove it. Wait, what? Oh, no, I've already done this one. It's this one.
I always keep my options open.
Yeah, I think having to specifically get trauma kits from a colony event in Act 2 is stupid. I think regular Medicaid should remove traumas. It's like usually this encounter as well. I normally just stack in from over there.
See? Right there.
Abelard, kindly inform the vermin we have come to execute him. The game needs more interactions like that. Oh, that guy's smoking as the poison starts.
Beg for mercy, and I will grant none.
Ah, Anvar Instigator. That's someone we want dead. Cassia, help me make that person dead.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
On it.
I was hoping to get a little bit of movement there.
I'll see to your end was inevitable. It's as good as you never stood a chance.
Very nice. Hello.
We don't have any milk.
Yeah, I thought
it's
so.
up.
Okay. Well, you go up by yourself. We'll have to go to the shop and get that milk that you wanted to go to the shop to get some milk then in a little bit.
Yay.
It's almost like I knew the real reason you were here. Hello. Ah, yeah, I heard that giggle, even with the Gunslinger headset. It's almost like I know you. Weird.
I've known you for a year. Of course you know me.
Okay, off you go, daughter. I'll be down in a little bit.
My father.
Your father.
Father.
Father. God, I don't think many people will know that reference. It's IT crowd.
The shadows will see it done. Caught by the web. As honor ordains. Death is a blessing. I bring mercy and retribution. I will not die in dishonor.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good on fucking up their team.
Here we go.
Ow. Why do they always go for Cassia? Like, fuck y'all.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
She said each strike, but I honestly thought she was about to say each.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Let's make it quick. Martyrdom is the reward.
They delivered that line hard. Martyrdom is a reward. Goddamn, Pascal.
Request of the scriptural prognosis is beyond that is equation. Your life is a negligible variable. Request the Omnissiah condemns you.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot. Oh, Abelard, look at you about to go.
I will do my duty.
Sorry for not checking chat for a hot second. I will do in a moment.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Dang.
No matter the cost.
I probably actually should move away from him, just so I can actually take shots at him with my pyro. Now that I think about it. Well, I whoopsie-daisied.
Victory is
We just gotta live with... Okay, we can't even hit him.
follow my lead. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Oh, really?
I will do my duty.
Why am I struggling so much to do damage here?
It will be done. Victory is imminent. At your grey hair, sure hair.
Dodged whilst he was
I've
down.
seen
Okay,
worse
cool.
battles than this in my time.
Okie dokie 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 dokie.
I'll make it happen.
It's just... Woof. It's just... Obliterated. Fuck y'all, Anvar Kingpin.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. If I may.
It will be done. I took care of this one. I've suffered worse.
I think the build works.
Just a minor setback.
Mercenar? Thank you for the follow. And Krogi. Sorry, let's go back to some of these chats. So I skipped some of these talks. 2 hand viables on the build. Yep. What about Camilla? Yep. Who's the most useful becoming? Yeah, okay, we did read that. Yep. Fight from the other side. What's your opinion on it? Yep, sucks. Just ran face to face the boss called the Forge Fiend. Wow, I did not anticipate that. Fortunately, Argento on the final star with a few stern words and something to say about it. So I'm going to see what kind of damage I can do to the Forge Fiend with this setup at level 18. You raised your daughter well if she knows the IT crowd. Yes. She always does that when she comes into the room. She just comes in and goes, "Father!" Yeah, we watched that, so unfortunately. Governor's Dark Palace. Yeah, we fucked them up. Oh, thanks, Senator. Yeah, that Kingpin got obliterated.
Field medicine at its finest.
Just blah 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 blah. So that's actually, well, not that, but this is going to be the Anvar Chainsword. It's quite good for Kibella. Because the Mancing Armor.
Keep your wits about you.
I reckon, because I'm going to have to go to the shop with the little one to get more milk, because she'll need it for cereal in the morning anyway. And she wanted to try and manipulate me into buying her something, which will probably happen. So yeah, let's go see what kind of damage I can do to the Forge Fiend with this setup. And so far, actually, if I check that combat log, I feel like Sow of Distress was the correct choice. So let's see what it did to his test. Toughness resistant. Yeah, Sow of Distress is -9 from here. So, yeah. It's definitely helping.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That name for that Twitch follow. Kibdelos. Yeah, I misread that. I have a filthy mind. Yeah. Yep, no. That's on me. Hello. That's on me. That's on me. That's yeah, fuck it, let's go fight the Forge Fiend. I'm confident. If we're gonna cost my run, let's do it early. Level 18, I reckon we can take this Forge Fiend. I started recently with the game and I've been using your Excel on YouTube. Nope, I'm glad that is helping. No, because if I actually, yeah, I won't turn in the quest because I'm worried that I might level up before I get to the Forge Fiend, because we seem to be doing quite well in the XP. So let's try and actually fight the Forge Fiend at level 18 and see what we can do with this setup. Because with the pair holster, if we can land a crit, if we can land that crit, and we can do a double burst, I think a single burst with then an offhand where it hurts might be able to take it out. It might not. The Void Ship of the Fiend was the most difficult encounters I've had in some time. Yeah, that's literally where I'm thinking about going. Yeah, after reaching Daybreak Demon fight, which took me more than 1.5 hours, I thought of min-maxing his order and came to you. No, I'm glad that helped. Now I'm on my second one of the game, I'm wondering what class to go for. It depends. What role do you want to go for? Because if you want to be support, Officer's pretty good. I'm currently doing an Operative Executioner run, because I'm testing a concept. Blade Dancer, Pyromancy is always fun. Soldier, Priest is very fun. Officer Commissar is really good. Soldier, Astra Militarum is good. Navy Officer, Warrior, or Blade Dancer also very, very good. Yeah, so the Forge Fiend, it's better to fight like level 21 plus. But we're going to go try and do it at this level. Luna's going to tell us off for not recruiting it, but I want to see if we can take it out. Whip. We're playing Unfair Grimdark as well. So we are definitely risking it for the biscuit. Ah, cutscenes every time I warp travel. Oh, yeah. So we get a Lorzinos boost if we become a patron of their cults. Almost started Swashbuckler Dual Wield or Cloak. So Swashbuckler Dual Wield, very fun. Very, very, very fun. That's not where Patron of Cults comes from. Anyway. Yeah, I want to see if I can easily take out this. Because I know Argent at level 21 can one burst it, like, very easily. The question is, what kind of setup do we need to be able to one turn it with this? So we're going here at level 18 as well, so... Is there any skill checks we need? Let's bring J for the skill checks. I'm going as Navy Officer, Sword and Gun build. Which build for Abelard should have something different? Build him as dual melee. That's a different build.
Some choose wealth, others prefer power. And me? Well, I'm not that picky. I'll take both.
Reliance. Ooh, I have no gear for her. Yeah, just realised I have absolutely no gear for her. So we can give that to Pascal. Maybe... but she... also currently not really boosting that many skill checks. Boosting some. Yeah, Jay, I might change my mind and send you back to the ship. We have no gear for you. Alright, Jay, change my mind. We have no gear for you. Nada. Because I'm using it all myself. Okay. Back to Cabela Idiots. Ooh, I just realized something. Okay, when I get where it hurts, I'm definitely using the pinpoint visor. I just realized that's going to be absolutely huge on my Executioner burst fires. Absolutely huge. Chances are we will not make this skill check because our stats are way too low. It's fine, it's fine. Yum num 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 door. Go Navy officer, sword gun build. Yeah. That was the same question. Honestly, I'd probably swap Abelard out to Heinrichs and then have Heinrichs go Medicaid and something else. Maybe Athletics or Lord Xenos, though he won't end game cover Lord Xenos. Ah. You're telling me my skill check's so low that we, again, can't see in there. Ugh. Hidden spot skill checks suck.
I always have a backup plan.
The machine god grants the insight. Executing request.
I thought he was going to go a really weird way there. He was scaring me a few times. Looked like he was going to go a really obscene way.
Keep your wits about you. Although the rites of the blood-spun web seem radical to me, I am glad to have such a fervent and devout warrior of the Emperor at our side.
I sense a peculiar resemblance between us. We were both raised by our houses, if you will. Raised for a glorious purpose.
Left in the dust.
Data meditation is terminated. Anything worthy of my attention?
Fate and fortune favor the bold. Well, what do we have here?
Ready for data input. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocol.
Yeah, Dogmatic
Always
protocols.
keep your eye on the prize.
I just realized we're gonna have to fight back through the ship before we get to the fun bits. Boo.
Never doubt me. Pay attention.
Acquisition is possible.
Duty prevails. The Emperor favors me today.
You know, that was a lot of shit locked into this room for not very good. Like, what that really wasn't worth all of that. Ah, this a fucking ball ache of a fight.
The dead know nothing, and neither do the
Well,
ignorant.
technically, Cabela can just jump up anyway. Is there a fight that you would consider difficult after so many playthroughs? That's why I've gone here at level 18 to see if we can make it difficult.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Yes, we're intending to try and make a fight difficult.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. Life is a prayer.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Try to die with grace, at least.
Try to die with grace.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. I'm afraid not.
The Malice fight in Act 3. It's fairly easy.
Abelard!
Abelard got fucking one shot. That's unfortunate.
Trust me. As on caught by the web.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I'll do it. With you, my Emperor. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Ugh. Blah 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 blah. Oh, that thing's gonna be fucking annoying.
I'm ready for whatever comes.
Okay, let's. Sometimes line of sight really does upset me in this game. I was trying to get something on Killer.
Not me.
Ah, we didn't even get the procs I was hoping to. Ooh.
Just need to
Ooh, no. We are definitely taking injuries that we do not want to be taking in these encounters.
Running binary override. Request approved. Insignificant value. Running binary override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Abelard going down there might fuck me over for the later encounter. There's a bit of an issue.
this a job for the serfs?
Yeah.
On it. Another enemy down. I'll see to it personally. Who if not me? Don't let your guard down. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it. You never stood a
Yeah.
chance.
Okay, it's a good start. We go for it.
Taking
Some
calculated
pretty
risks
good
is my
damage at
second
times.
nature.
A dance of blades and shadows. Trust me. As honor ordains, I shilling brings me no pleasure. The shadows will see it done.
I'll just do it.
Rejoice in battle.
Like. Oh, free attack. Fortress World. But we are not
Who if not me?
getting the good
I'll make
boost.
it happen. I'll see to it personally. It's as good. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Oh no.
I
Run.
don't need luck.
What
I have
is this
strategy.
guy's resistances? He has 60% armor. That's pretty high. Reject the flesh 4. That's going wrong. Luckily, we can leave the ship before we fight the before we fight the Forge Fiend, so we can we can heal.
My vow is to serve. Vulnerability analysis successful. Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Let your soul be purged. Come, the other side awaits.
If I may.
Oh, Cabela, just jump down. The Bounty Hunter isn't actually that bad. Yeah, using that exploit's a bit helpful. Tech priests are absolutely brutal. Yeah, I didn't expect them to be, but normally, obviously, I come through here at a higher level, so I'm obviously I'm experiencing them in their glory for a change. Pascal, not going to be able to get involved.
Doubt is for the weak, guided by faith.
Oh my goodness.
Eradicated.
That weapon skill gonna suck. It's not that Operative is unusable, it's just that it's not usable as good as the other... No, Operative's still shit. Like, nothing that I did there was Operative. That was all Executioner. Operative is still shit. I'm doing everything but use Operative, and I'm finding new and creative ways to avoid using Operative. Like Pascal, that's all Bounty Hunter and his own Tech Priest stuff. For my dual pistol character, that again is all not Operative. I'm not using mechanics for them at all. In fact, I'm not even proccing exploits because it's bugged with burst and area attacks to not proc.
See? Right there.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty.
So yes, just because I'm finding... What the fuck? What a stupid thing.
Keep your wits
But
about
yeah,
you.
I'm finding ways to avoid actually using Operative.
Will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
Yeah. Right, we're going to try something very different to what I normally do here. Abelard, however, you need to stop fucking getting one shot. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, chill. Stop dying.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
He has been dying more in this run than any other run, which is really unusual for him.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Oh. Oh, really? That is a cover we can't pen.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Okie dokies. This time, let's try in all of our glory.
I'll make it happen.
If we get a crit, we're in luck.
Thought twice before crossing.
Only one hit actually hit the Magos. Interesting.
I'll see to it personally. It was inevitable.
Hit a lot of other things, though.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Hi, Reverend. Malpain Shroud Cyber Mastiff actually works. Didn't get it. Yes, it does. It's very strong. You need to be a warrior Cyber Mastiff user for it.
As the Emperor commands, none can escape the Emperor's judgment. Faith
Okey-dokies.
without deeds is worthless.
Actually, I do need to take out the Siren.
Doubt is for the weak.
Accuracy.
Request approved.
What? Why can't he see it?
Activating calculated fury algorithm. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. I venerate you, machine spirits. Functions successfully terminated. Running binary code.
You never stood a chance.
Aim for the heart
grenade.
next time.
Grenade. No, it's always one, isn't there?
Death comes in silence, as the tenants caught by the web. Trust my blade whispers your name. I should.
Yes.
As honor ordains.
0% tried anyway.
Indeed. A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call. Grey hair, sure hair. One fewer tongue.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Tried and
That's-
tested tactics are the best ones.
Oh, Abelard put in the work. Didn't expect it to go that well so quickly.
An exemplary strike.
The crits. It's the crits. From the buffs.
I will grey hair, sure hair. That's not the seneschal's job. At your beck and call.
Well, it was a good first turn.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'll do it.
Could have been better.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
On it. Your end was inevitable.
Very
I'll
nice.
see to it personally.
Can we buff Abelard? Not from here.
It's as good as done. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Should still probably shoot this one.
As the Emperor is my Emperor. Faith without strike is a
Okay.
prayer.
Pascal.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Alright, but we can't do that.
The undesired
Their armor is not actually that much, but still enough. Ha! The overpen on the wall is right here. It's funny.
Trust me. The shadows will see it done. Trust me. Killing brings me no pleasure.
I feel like that's a lie when she says killing brings her no pleasure, because she seems to enjoy killing a lot.
At your beck and call.
Oh, he got 2 attacks?
Prove my mettle.
Emperor, give me strength.
Reduced to dust. Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike.
Oh, so close.
It will be done.
That's so
I will
far.
do my duty. I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
If I may.
I am ready for whatever
Gonna have to
comes.
use the sniper rifle
Who,
here.
if not me? Another enemy down.
Cool. Cabela is indeed a top girl. That is truth. We got a
Let
grenade?
us not dawdle.
It's still annoying that I didn't spot into this room. I know it's there! But my awareness is too low because I've come here too early. Oh, there are grenades all over here as well.
Cast your eye there. Pay attention.
Maybe she likes the process and not the result. True. She likes the art of killing, not the actual mess, I guess.
Always keep your eye.
No, that also just seems incorrect. She just seems to enjoy all of it.
The Emperor favors me today.
That voice line don't
Nothing
line up.
escapes my sight. See? Right there. Join me in prayer. Duty prevails.
Let's get rid of these injuries and then let's go try the Forge Fiend. I'm still confident. Now, we don't have any sources of armor strip, so I could be being overly confident. And level 18 is going to be the hardest time to do this. I'm pretty sure you are so devious you could make 6 Operative team work and probably need to farm Black Inquisitor. I don't think you'd even be able to use it that well. Is there anything? The lower end damage is actually higher, and I like the look of the Thunder Hammers. Yeah, you can. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Ooh, I just thought of a cheese that we can use here as well. We can guarantee a critical. Alright, no one tell Luna. I have to pick the Dogmatic option here to guarantee a first turn critical. Because what it does is 100% critical hit chance on my next attack. I'm going to use that.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Oh, damn. So we get a lot of turns before they go. Ah, even before the Forgeling goes. We could really buff up before we even bother taking a turn. No. I want to stack up some stuff here. Oh my god. No one's going to be able to get in some good positions here. Alright. Cabela over there. Genta back here. Right, you're going to be here because you're going to need to blast this guy. We need to actually be within one cell. I don't have the commissar boots, unfortunately. Well, first we have to buff.
Not a servitor.
Now, I want to move him closer, which unfortunately I didn't. Honestly, because I didn't get the initiative that I wanted for that, it might be smarter not
Me?
to
You insist,
take
Lord Captain?
him, not to shoot the forge fiend yet.
I'll do it. You, my emperor. Thou is fiddle.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Cabela. Again.
I shall let yours. Trust me. As the talents demand.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Okay, I missed up the angle for that a bit as well. Hello? Would like to shoot?
I'll do it.
He dodged, apparently? Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Okay. So, well, Abelard hasn't had his turn, so don't need to worry about that, actually.
I'll make it happen. Let's make some opportunities. I'll see to it personally.
Right, let's make sure we have everything we need.
It's as good as
Blessed Emperor,
Ah!
protect your daughter.
No, we would have been able to do it, but he knocked us back. Yeah, I would have been able to do that easily now that I see the damage that we did. Alright, so the mistake was being in physical contact with it. Okay. Well, I know it would have worked. It just didn't have the opportunity to work. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is going so poorly. Abelard lost his turn as well. Oh, no.
Indeed.
Kept his turn?
Victory is imminent.
Screw it.
Target where I want you to target.
Fuck y'all.
It will be done. I will do my duty. It will be done.
Well, if I hadn't got knocked back, I probably could have one-turned it. What? Why can't I attack this guy on the floor? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I reckon I could have one-turned that if it hadn't have knocked me back. Didn't plan for that. Just like Optives, all about single target burst damage. To be fair, I also do need to go respec the Operative. Because I've got dead talents that don't do anything. Offensive pattern protocol didn't appear to be working in the last few encounters.
I always have a backup
Reactive
plan.
study did. But yeah, very, very, very doable at level 18. The damage was exceptional, but unfortunately, yeah, it counterattack knocks me back during my attack, and then blah, blah. But yeah, so we were trying reactive study and offensive pattern predictions. Shit skills don't do anything. So yeah, so the only defensive options that that Operative have don't work. So they are the bad. So the question is, what the fuck else can we put on a close combat build on a Operative archetype that doesn't have any close combat features? That is indeed the question. So we do, yeah, Medicaid, Uncanny Sight, like, because we don't use Tide of Excellence, so that's not going to be worthwhile. Psychom Norris. Well, we could actually sneak in some of our Fortress World stuff, now that I think about it. That's knowledge I've not been using, but I can use, that's fine. Yeah, because if the ship for... Yeah, we can get Never Stop Believing in early. And Familiar Kickback. So that way we can keep Drakari weapon efficiency. Poetry of Pain. Yeah, okay. Biophysical Distortion. Dismantling 3. Gonna take Lorzinos. Intelligence. Oh wait, no, Lorzinos. So, well, we could technically take Fresh Target, but it's not going to be the best for us. But if we take Never Stop Believing, there'll be a chance to get this to proc in more. And one of my complaints was not having that did feel a little bit slow for the build. So now we have that. Grab and Feeble. Dual Weapon Combat. Could technically even take Dual Mastery. And again, yeah, there's no other talent here that's going to be worthwhile. We could... ooh, Hail of Steel. Each time... Yeah, Hail of Steel works as well. Because then that way we're more likely to get the free attack. Perception. Psycho Majoris. Alright, let's bring... Then... Well, we definitely saw that Pain Resonance was useful earlier. So of Distress really did help get these checks in with the nerves. So, yep, that's still good. And now we have access to that. Yeah, next time, we just need to be one away from the machine. Hey, man, thank you for your guides. Navy Pirate build is awesome. Ah, no, thanks. Good to hear. But yeah, I think this would be about how it works. But yeah, Ribs definitely got debusted up. But besides that part where we got fucked up by the machine, yeah, it's pretty strong setup. Oh, Heinrich's new gloves. Happy birthday. Some % dodge, why not? Yeah. But, yeah, if I was one cell away, I wouldn't have got the bleed procs. But at the same time, I think I kind of need them to do the damage that I did. Build's still working out okay, though. Like, it did do a scary amount of damage to the Forge Fiend. So we actually go back to before she got fucked up. Because it fucked her up during her turn as well. Yeah, 53, that was a lot. Yeah, so... Oh, no, that's when the Fortune gain next turn. Yeah, 6 shots, 6 hits. So she did 14 to the Servitor, 3 to the Fortune here. Yeah, 34 there. What was the 34? Litany of Hatred. Okay, it was that was what was giving it that big boost. Yeah, bleeding coming in here. Piercing, bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. Yeah, lots of little dots coming in. Yeah, well, the plan didn't go... We half health chunked it, even before I tried to then do a Where It Hurts follow-up, but it sort of interrupted, and then one-shot half the party, and I had to finish it off with the rest of them. Yeah, that could have been a silly end to a Grimdark run. However, the child's going to end up sneaking back up again, so, yeah, no, all the footfall got cleared, and we bullied the Forge Fiend at level 18 with an Operative, so... Doable, playable build, good times. But yeah, well, with that in mind, yeah, I'm going to end the stream there for now. Thank you all for stopping by. I will try to get another one soon, and we will continue this run. But we've got our main pieces, which is bayonet, knife for bleed. We've got a pair of holsters with 2 high rate of fire pistols. We got our little skirmisher boots. We got our deflecting gloves for our parrying. And yeah, we've got our Dogmatic too, and we're going to be going more into Heretic to try and generate more AP for additional attacks. We will eventually go and get the Warp Surge Brooch, but by then we'll also have the Armor Piercing Backpack, so we'll need to get higher, yeah, Armor Piercing to add more bleed. But yeah, so far I've got good hopes for this build. Alright, but thank you all very much, and I will see you all around. If you are watching on YouTube, do drop a like, because likes obviously will help the video in the algorithm. And if you're on Twitch, feel free to drop a follow, and you'll see the next part. Till then, thank you all for stopping by and keeping chat lovely and active, and I will see you all soon.